The Alpha Twins. Chapter 5. Lies between the sheets. Emiline deserved honesty. Emiline deserved respect. Emiline apparently deserved the clean ending Octavia herself had never received. Something inside her cracked. She deserves that much? Octavia repeated softly, looking at him while trying to make sense of what he just said. Lionel frowned slightly, realizing too late what he had just done. Octavia, She slapped him. The sound cracked through the quiet library like thunder. Lionel's head turned with the force of it. For one stunned moment, neither of them moved. Then Octavia shoved past him blindly. She heard him say her name behind her. Once. Twice. Desperate. But she did not stop. Because she knows if she stopped now, she might turn around. And if she turned around, she feared she would forgive him. How do you think it felt? The words tore out of her chest. She was crying now, tears streaming freely down her face. How do you think it felt, finally learning I was pregnant, only to find you with another woman because you stopped believing I could have children? Her voice broke. Octavia, obviously it broke me, but You pursued me, she continued. Do you remember that? And you know what? I didn't want to fall for you. I knew men like you were not good for me. She laughed bitterly. I had built walls specifically to protect myself from men like you. Charming and powerful. The kind of men who say beautiful things they don't mean. Lionel stood frozen. Her voice trembled. You swore you would never love another woman. She drew a shaky breath and lifted her head to look him square in the eyes, her eyes boring through him. And stupid little me actually believed you. The admission hung between them. Raw. Painful. Honest. I loved everything about you, you know, she whispered. Your laugh. The way you made people feel seen. Your warmth. Her tears kept falling. I loved waking up beside you every morning. Lionel's expression crumpled. I loved the way you said my name. Octavia swallowed hard. And then I walked into that room. The memory struck as sharply as it had 7 years ago. Her chest tightened. Her stomach twisted. I saw you with her. I saw you with my own 2 eyes. She had seen him with that woman. She had heard the voices, the sounds, the words. No amount of pleading could erase that. So, I don't believe you, Octavia said quietly. The words seemed to physically hit him. Lionel stared at her, his mouth opening, then closing again. For once, the man who always seemed to have the right thing to say had no answer. No charm. No argument. No way to reach her. Her voice was calm now. Too calm. I'm going to find our children. And then we're leaving. His face drained of color. Relax, it won't be forever, she added. We will correspond. You'll see them. I won't keep them from you. But not right now. I can't be here right now. His shoulders sagged slightly. Octavia, please. The way he said her name nearly broke her. She heard everything in that single word. Regret. Love. Desperation. Loss. But she couldn't afford to listen. Not anymore. She wiped the tears from her cheeks with trembling fingers and forced herself to breathe. One breath. Then another. The children. She needed to focus on the children and nothing else. Turning away, she walked toward the door. Every step felt heavy. Every step felt wrong. Empty. Behind her, Lionel didn't follow. Didn't try to stop her. Didn't speak again. The silence somehow hurt more than any argument could have. Octavia opened the door and stepped into the corridor. The hallway seemed impossibly long. Her legs felt weak beneath her. She dragged one hand along the stone wall for support as she made her way toward the library. "Cora," she called. No answer. "Nilo?" Only silence greeted her. A cold knot formed in her stomach. She quickened her pace. The library door stood partially open. Octavia pushed it wider. The room was empty. Completely empty. The oversized chairs sat untouched beside the fireplace. Books lined the shelves untouched. The grandfather clock ticked steadily in the corner. But the twins were nowhere to be seen. "Nilo?" Her voice echoed through the room. "Cora?" Nothing. "Nilo?" Only the relentless ticking of the clock. Tick, tick, tick. Fear hit her like a physical blow, and she struggled to breathe. Her legs buckled under her as the panic sets in. Her children were gone. Holy crap, guys. What a plot twist. Just like that, everything Octavia believed about the last 7 years was thrown into doubt. The man she hated for betraying her swore he had never been unfaithful. The man she accused of breaking her heart looked just as shattered as her. But if Lionel was telling the truth, then what had Octavia really seen that night? And more importantly, who was lying? And now a new nightmare emerged. The twins were gone. No note, no warning, no sign of where they had gone. Only an empty library and a mother's growing panic. Meanwhile, Cora and Nilo are about to hear something from their father that could change everything they thought they knew about their family. So, if you enjoyed today's story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next chapter. Because things are about to get messy. Until next time, sleep well, be safe, and be careful what you believe.